you would be, really happy to know that hardly any security solution company would like to have a shop here. Over the last 5 years, most of the security solution providers are opening up their shops, extending their solutions, services, and especially consultancy for guiding us into a situation where technology is seen as a means towards solving problems with security as the main design. So I am, with the support of NASSCOM, infrastructure providers, DSCI, and all of you, looking at a very near future where not only IT services, IT products, softwares and services will be the mainstay for the rest of the world, but it is going to become a security solution hub, because this Bengal Global Business Summit recently witnessed DSCI signing an MOU with Babul, and with the primary focus in supporting the industry by training or upskilling the professionals and how to make them ready for the real challenge of or real threat of receiving a letter from some government machinery that you have not complied with the norms protecting So with DSCI, we are trying to bring out data protection officer or data privacy officer, data privacy associate, which each one of you would be requiring. And right at this point of time, anywhere in the country, you would not get properly the requirement of these specific, job descriptions of job profiles. DSCI has been actually bringing out, data privacy professionals in with different nomenclature, but specifically targeting towards this DPDP compliance. With Babul, we are very soon coming out with that. My dear friends, just before coming here onto this podium, I was going through, taking help of Google and finding out that 85% of government, private IT organizations are trying to fulfill their necessities of advancement in the skill by reskilling their own people. And this is from Equinox that I am referring to. So it is wonderful that we are once again depending upon our own people. So not only the country, especially this side of the country and especially West Bengal, we see retrenchment as well as, attrition at its least. People often tell that you have good quality manpower at probably the least cost, definitely, because this side of the country definitely provides you an opportunity of having a quality lifestyle at a much lower cost vis-a-vis that in Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Gurgaon, Bangalore, Hyderabad and others. So if we really have a good life at a lower cost, there is no problem of people like us receiving a lower salary. And if we can actually train our own people in, in skill that eventually in the coming days we can take care of the newer challenges, that is the most beautiful thing that can happen. And Equinox is saying that 85% of Indian companies are going into that. To this point, I would like to tell you that Babul has brought out a beautiful course that is called Secure Coding Practice Framework. So because every solution that we develop is actually replete with threats and vulnerabilities, and solution is more or less a retrofit that we see at or look at. What is happening that when there is a necessity of any solution, we develop softwares, and at the end of the software development, when it is the time comes of hosting it on any cloud or any public or private cloud, there is a necessity of, auditing it. More or less not auditing, it is assessing, identifying the security, threats or vulnerabilities it can actually withstand, and the appetite of the application to take all those threats into their abdomen specifically, because it is appetite. So if that abdomen is not ready, definitely the retrofit comes into play, and we actually just, sew a pocket from outside this jacket. So solution or solving the problem of a software is more like a retrofit from outside, and there is no proper thing rather than having a security by design development of a software. And in order to have that, all our coders, developers and scripters, they must be trained on secure coding practice framework. And Babul is actually very happy because it has shaken hands with professionals like Shondeep and others like Shushobhon, Tathagato, all around you. And we have developed and come up with this framework on which a lot of private companies and very known and renowned private companies, people of them are sitting just beside you. They are being trained at different fora. Friends, I am really, really happy to also let you know that Babul is coming out with different COEs other than the COE on cybersecurity, COE on innovation at Babul Fujisoft Dwara, of which Mr. Somnath Chatterjee just took over as CEO today morning. So big hands to him. So COE on IoT sensor that we are developing with CGCRI, the Central Glass and Ceramic Research Institute of Kolkata. The new COE coming up on AI and big data. The lab that we are creating on 5G testing laboratory. We are coming up with smart meter testing laboratory, because Babul is actually fixing smart meter. Very soon Babul will come to your home also for fixing the smart meter at your home. So as we are developing that, slowly and steadily, good companies and renowned companies are coming. The answer is in Persistent, the answer is in Calsoft, answer is in Iskramaco. They are coming in numbers and they are expanding. And as it is happening right now, we are also bringing back people who have gone away and set up their shops across the country and beyond. And that is also happening, that we have we have seen in the last BGBS, and as I am speaking, it is happening every day. So in that respect, we have also understood for skilling, which is a necessity, that forensic study of our professionals is a very, very important thing. Friends, I would just end my deliberation by telling you that we have shaken hands with WBUT, and very soon, by next January or February, we will be bringing out a postgraduate diploma in cyber forensic studies. So all these things will be open for professionals. On Friday, second hub, Saturday and Sunday, these courses will be rolled out at very near to your place, that is at Babul Bhavan and around SDF building and all. So please come forward and join this and make yourself cyber secured and also make others cyber safe, because yesterday was the computer security day, and today we should all take a pledge to make us and all of our infrastructure, whether it is information infrastructure, whether it is critical information infrastructure, whatever it is, safe and sound, so that this type of programs, they can take, they can go on every year. Otherwise, we are really in for a big trouble, which we can only fight when our skills are ready to fight. Thank you very much. God bless you.
I would now request Mr. Satyajit Chakrabarti to come onto the podium and share a few words.
Respected delegates on the dais and off the dais, fellow colleagues from the IT community and startup owners, student startups. It's a great honor to be able to address you in this esteemed forum, NASTEC 2023. We have been, with NASSCOM since the very beginning. IEM has been, in Sector 5 for 35 years. Actually, we were the first after, in SDF building, we were the first tenants, and after SDF building, our campus was the first. At that time, everything was kind of green area around us, and we could see miles together. So we were at the right time when this IT revolution came in 2000s, the huge boom in the .com sector, and also the IT sector boomed. So we were at that time, there was only IIT Kharagpur, there was Shivpur, Jadavpur, and us. And we could churn out very high quality manpower to meet the needs of the industry. And that's why many of the senior professionals in the IT sector today, not only in West Bengal, all over India and also in Silicon Valley in USA, are our graduates. So we are very honored and proud of that. But over these years, we have grown with the IT sector in West Bengal. Now we are a university. IEM and UEM are, we are a degree granting university. State university in West Bengal, and we have opened a university also in the western part of the country, in Jaipur, Rajasthan. We are very much invested in the growth of the state in the Bengal Global Business Summit. We have announced an investment of 265 crores towards creation of centers of excellence, COEs, for AI and IoT. We have signed a MOU with Babul. Sanjay sir is over here. We have signed a memorandum of understanding for collaboration and creation of high quality manpower in the field of cybersecurity. We have signed a MOU with Arizona State University for creation of high quality manpower. Actually, there are two aspects I want to highlight today. One is the alignment of manpower towards the latest technologies like deep tech, artificial intelligence, Gen AI, generative AI, all these. And for that, I keep on, interacting with my fellow colleagues in the industry. And every aspect of the industry, I think Gen AI is taking over. Gen AI is updating the tools, whether it is using the good old Photoshop. Now, even Adobe Photoshop has a Gen AI feature. Even the typewriter, the keyboard has a Gen AI feature. Even the, your mobile phone keyboard, many of you may have, I see you are already nodding, you can download a, Gen AI based keyboard, which kind of completes not only the sentence, but also the paragraph which you are writing. So that is how integrated Gen AI is to each and every aspect. The Agile conference was held in IEM. We've hosted that. And there I met CIOs of many companies, and one of the CIOs told me from a civil engineering company, real estate company, that they have cut down from 8 months using Gen AI to do the design of the internal design of the rooms, of the areas. They've cut down from 8 months to 6 weeks. And that is how Gen AI is revolutionizing the industry. Gen AI is creating so much traction, so much more output a single person can create. That is something, and that will keep on growing. This is just the beginning. And I think in each and every aspect, I talked to content creators who were creating, who were working with USA and Europe, bidding on freelancing sites. They used to write a few articles a day. Now they are writing 20, 30 articles a day. So there has been an explosion in opportunity but it is only for those who can capitalize on this opportunity, and it's a curse for those who can't keep up pace. So that's why we are very much aware that in our ecosystem, in IEM, UEM, and also in Sector 5, in West Bengal and in India as a whole, we must be able to capitalize on this great opportunity. Another opportunity is IoT. Each and every device that you see, each and every light that you see will ultimately be IoT enabled, will be smart, and it will be connected, and that is why IPv4 has given to IPv6, because IPv4 cannot connect so many devices. So IP6 protocol, can connect, and each and every device, there's the opportunity for that. Each and every software, there's an opportunity for automation, robotic process automation. Now we have transformed ourselves from an educational university to a startup ecosystem and a software development, software product making organization. We have a target that by 2030, we will create more than 1,000 entrepreneurs. We are collaborating with NASSCOM from the very beginning. NASSCOM has a 10,000 startup target. We have pledged that we will give 1,000 of those startups from our ecosystem, IEM-UEM ecosystem. And every year we are churning out around 200 startups, and some of those are really doing well. Of course, you know how startups are. There's a global average around 5% success rate. So anything more than that, we are beating the global average. In the Bengal Global Business Summit, I was surprised and very happy to see that 5 of our startups got the gold card invitation, and they got chance to present in various sessions. Actually, I was introducing I was talking to HITCO chairman Devashish Sen sir, and at that time next to me was one of our startups. And I was so proud to say that, sir, I had given this startup 5 lakh rupees as seed funding, and they are now clocking a 5 crore rupees turnover within 5 years. So, and they are employing around 100 people. So that is where we find, that's a great, opportunity to do service to the society and service for the country, to create a generation of startups, each of which will again fuel. They will be, they will incubate. They will be, angel investors in other startups, and they will also, of course, create a exponential recruitment drive. This is on one side of the story, and on the other side, we are creating a lot of products, mainly in the area of RPA, robotic process automation, GenAI tools, and IoT devices, smart devices. And as I said, there is a huge opportunity. There is an unimaginable opportunity. And not only devices, each of the clothes we are wearing, each of the shoes we are wearing, each of these will be smart within 5 to 10 years. Each of these, the shoes will automatically be able to connect to your cell phone and tell you the health, how much steps you have walked in the day. This is where we are heading at. So there is opportunity. Everywhere you look, there is opportunity. So that is where we see the current state of IT industry in West Bengal, in India, and globally. And we are quite, positioned to capitalize on that. All of our teachers were sitting. We are adapting each and every course to incorporate GenAI as an integral part, and not only GenAI toolset for usage, but creating those tools. Because, ladies and gentlemen, one big problem I can tell you about these publicly trained GenAI tools is that no corporate wants to share their proprietary data in the public domain. But the most popular one, like ChatGPT, it just trains and puts your data in the public domain. And that's why you see so many lawsuits are happening from copyright holders, because they are actually bringing their copyrights to the public domain. So that is where I think new regulation will also come in, and that is where the opportunity lies, because each and every corporate, each and every government would not like to share their proprietary data in the public domain. That's where the IT companies and startups and people like our organization, we are creating specifically proprietary software for training on these proprietary data and giving the solution to the company, which is not shared in the public domain. So again, as I say, opportunities all around. Think of us when you are thinking of any problem. We would love to collaborate with you and help you solve your problem using the latest technologies of Gen AI and IoT and also cyber security. So thank you so much again, and it's great to see all of you. We have been working together with most of you, and if not all, but any other opportunities there, just let us know. We'd love to work together. Thank you so much.
I would once again call upon stage Mr. Sanjay Chatterjee to hand over a small memento to each of these esteemed speakers. So I would thank all of you for giving us such an insightful session and some wonderful inputs on this industry.